Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since I've managed to make a YouTube video, so I started this video quite some time ago. I would say probably about a month or so ago, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. But basically what I've got is, as you can see, my tire pressure sensors are working. I don't know if you can see that properly, but they are working. And also the other thing is, I've got new tires on. Now I'm gonna cut to the clip from where this all started. Right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I'm videoing this on my phone. So today what I'm doing is I've taken the tire off, and as you can see there, that's where this tire pressure sensor from BMW, which way? Yeah, it's that way around. I don't know if it focuses. You see there, that's your BMW tire pressure sensor. So the battery goes in there, and I'm gonna replace the battery. So there's a lot of videos out there digging that out and then replace the battery, put the sensor back in, and then I'll show you how to activate it. Right, battery out, and I'll step into the light. New battery in. Now it's just getting it back into the tire, put the tire back on, and then inflate it. All I've done is I've just used a bit of silicone after I've put the new battery in, and we'll see if that works. Right, so changing the tire pressure sensor on my BMW GS here. This tire pressure sensor, I've literally just taken the battery out, replaced it with a new battery. Now it's just soldering that to the battery. It's got another little tab there at the bottom. So there you go, that's what it looks like. This is the front tire. I've already done the rear tire. I've not tested it yet because I still need to put the wheels on and fill it up with silicone. So all I'm doing is I'm just using normal silicone, basically, that can take all these temperatures, like high temperatures and everything else. Waterproof, takes quite a while to set, but it works, you know. So once, because you can see that pin is sticking out, once I've soldered it flat, you know, all I'm doing is basically, sorry, I'm just taking a washing pin, putting that on, and then just basically gonna solder the edge of it, or the end of it, flat, you know, to the battery. Wait for it to set. Once it's set, fill it up with the silicone, level, put it back into the tire, and then put the tire back on. And hopefully without the GS tool, GS 911, it will register on the bike. But I'll give an update about that, you know, later on, to see if it worked or not. I have made a bit of a boo-boo. I've pulled the pin out by accident, trying to get the battery out, because the old battery, there's the old battery, yeah, here's the old battery. It was stuck on there, as you can tell. It was proper stuck on there, and to yank it off, I accidentally pulled the pin out. Now you can see how this battery started leaking, and It's an old battery, and the size of this battery is a CR2050, so it's a thicker size than what I'm actually using, yet it's the same amount of voltage. It's a 3-volt, and I'm using 3-volt batteries on the tire pressure sensor. The batteries that I'm using are the CR2032. They're a bit thinner, a lot thinner than the CR50, as you can tell. You know, the CR50 sticks out a little bit more, but they're 3 volts. This is a 3-volt battery, so hopefully, I think it says it on there somewhere. There you go, 3-volt. So yeah, we'll see how it works and if it works. But it's a bit of a difficult one. Anyways, further update. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a faff and a half trying to sort out these tire pressure sensors. So I've literally just received today, it took me probably about, I think, 2 weeks, 2 or so weeks, since I've changed the batteries in the old ones. I've ordered these aftermarket ones from Amazon in the UK, and I was a bit concerned, and I thought, okay, well, I don't know if they're gonna work. And then they arrived, but they didn't come with any instructions or nothing, which is, you know, not usually a problem, because there's many things that you can use, i.e., you know, YouTube instructions on the internet itself. So what I've done was, I have purchased one of these tools, tried to wake them up basically, and I bought one of these, and I've also got myself a cheap little, I think it's a, I don't know, Alcatel phone, so I can use the MotoScan app that goes with the OBD link Alex, so that reads all your fault codes and everything else. So what I have done is, I've entered the first 2 numbers, I think you can see there, I entered the first 2 numbers that Amazon gives you basically, and then I just basically went, so in the app I've gone to the top one where it says enter TPM sensors ID manually. So I've done that, and then after I've done that, I pressed on the middle one where it says learn TPM sensors, and funny enough, the very first 2 numbers that Amazon basically gives you, which is those 2, you know, I thought I'll use them. So I've put one sensor there on my seat, the other one here on the box, one front, one rear, and then with this tool, I thought, when it says learn front, I press the button and it goes to the front. Learn rear, press the button and it goes to the rear. At the moment, obviously they are not in the bike, but you can see that the front and the rear both came up, and the motorbike obviously is having a freak out. The reason why it's having a freak out is because, look, I've got a flat tire. So don't really. So now I'm gonna go get some new tires fitted, and I can give the tire company those sensors to put in, and back on the road again. I'll do another video about it, about cost and everything else, if you don't get on with the whole scraping it clean, bring a new battery in, and yada yada yada. But finally, it's coming all together, and it will be working fine. Right, I shall speak to you all later. Let's have a look. Speed. There we go. So front one is registering, rear one is registering. Comes up with 2.8 bar, I think. Not sure. I'll do it proper tire check when I get back home. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, my tire pressure sensors are working, and it was an easy fix. It was super easy and super cheap in some way, but they are working, and they are working correctly, which I'm very happy with. So yeah, I'll show you my new tires later. I've got brand new tires on, or maybe in the next video I'll do a review on these tires, but they are pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching.